Hi, Chef Anthony here with Don's Appliances. Today I'm going to go over your Miele dishwasher. This one is a stainless steel one, but it's going to be panel ready. You'll see different options on these. What I really want to focus on is kind of the interior. They're all going to look the same, just some different features and fit and finish on this. So let's open it up, and this is the one with the auto dose. So this auto dose sensing comes in a big cartridge like this, and it's really going to do kind of what your washers do. So it's really going to select the amount of soap for your setting and dispense it outright. So it's kind of a more efficient, cleaner product. So you don't really have to worry about putting a tab in and things like that. But with that being said, there is a holder for tabs. So this pulls down and slides up. And you'll see this on any Miele product. When you see this highlight yellow, it means it's a functional piece. It means it really does something. So if you're like, oh, what am I going to do with all my Cascade tabs or my finish tabs? You can still certainly use those, and it'll select it. Once you open this door, it selects it and knows that you opened it up, so you're going to put soap into it. So soap goes in this side. Let's slide this one back as well. Push the tab back and pull it open. Sorry, I need 2 hands for that. This is really where your rinse aid is going to go. So Miele makes a rinse aid makes a rinse aid, so Finish is a blue one. So this will go in there, and it usually lasts about a month, month and a half or so, okay? And it'll alert you on the front control panel when you're out. But talking about the one dose here, so it's really going to slide right in. So if you see how it is, it can only kind of go in one way, and that's the cool product about it. So slam that down, lock it in. This is ready and good to go. I'm going to talk about some of the interior features in here and talk about the spray arm and things like that, and then I'm going to finish with the controls. So we bring out the main bottom glide. We're going to look at this. So this right here is, highlighted again. So these are functional tabs. So this will sit down. This is great for stemmed glasses. So we'll put our wine stems in here, any other stemmed ware, glassware. What you want to do though is it sits in here and it holds at a 45. This is ideal, and I stress in dishwashers, we want to put everything on a 45-degree angle. Anytime you lay something flat, it's just going to pool with water. We want to keep it on a 45, nice slant so the water can run off it. It's usually 90% of the time customers say, it's just not drying. Well, make sure, we take the steps in the very beginning to put it on a 45, and everything should come out right. So in this model, it has this salt feature. So I'm going to remove this just so you could see it a lot cleaner. Here's our propeller arm, nice and easy. Here's our filter here as well. So this is really what we want to turn. If you have salt, if you have a salted system here, this goes right here. It gives you this fancy funnel. What we're going to do is we're going to put the funnel in here. We're going to take a box of salt, put a box of salt in here, put 2 cups of water in, and let it go. Now we'll seal that up just like that. And this is for any customers that have hard water. So you're like, do I have hard water? I don't know. If you have etching on your glasses, if you see like a little fog or a haze on there and you're not using rinse aid, you could test the water with a pH scale in your area and see if you have hard water. 9 times out of 10, you might have the hard water. This actually just tests the water and adds salt additive to it to kind of correct that. Really helps out in that area. The dishwasher runs less harder, it's less corrosive. You'll see a long time use, a lot better lifespan out of your dishwasher, let's just say that. Okay, other than that, we just really make sure there's no bits and pieces under here. This is kind of that fine filter where, the products will lay. So let's put this back right here. Let's glide that out. We're going to talk about the top rack. Once again, more functional pieces here. This can slide down. We can fit taller items on the top, but it can go down here. We can hold more glasses. Has it up here as well. And we're going to talk about the flippers on the side. This is a telescopic, so we can actually rack it down or rack it up. So if we push it up like this, it's going to rack down. We grab it by the hands and we rack it right up. This is ideal, so if we have taller plates on the bottom, this propeller arm won't hit. So think about, the sizing of your dishes and what you want to do. If, you're a smaller household and you're not going to use this as much, you want to put some taller plates on the top. That's why we put our tabs up and we rack it down really nice and easily. So now we can fit taller items on the top. The addition of third row cutlery is huge right here. So if your model has this, this is great too. So we can line up all our forks, knives, and spoons. We can put bigger slotted spoons here as well, okay? So if we talk about this, once again, I said it's highlighted. You can slide this over, really make it a little more compact. And this helps if you have taller items here. You have that extended wine glass that might hit, things like that, you know, or if you're doing a vase, you know, glass vase for flowers, things that might there, it gives you each side an option to do. So there is a direct sprayer underneath here, so don't think that these won't come clean. They'll come super clean, super nice and easy. Miele's really functional about that. Great glide here. Let's open it up. We're gonna talk about some of the settings here. So this is a Wi-Fi enabled product, so we can use the remote start on here. Okay, so you can follow that along on your smart tablet or device. Normal is gonna be what we're gonna use for our everyday. Okay, so mixed loads, like I say, cups, glasses, Tupperware, the whole nine really goes on normal, okay? Next one is our pot setting. This is gonna be for all of our pots and pans. Any dedicated, you know, dishwasher safe pots can go in here. We can get a nice clean on them. What it's gonna really do is it's gonna go full power. It's gonna go high hot water, long duration, extra clean, okay? Crystal's another setting here. So this crystal is going to be for your better stuff, your etched china, you know, your antique things. And what it's going to do, it's going to do the opposite. It's going to lower that water temp because that won't etch the silverware. The main thing that etches silverware is high temperature and soap. So in this crystal setting, nice and easy, okay? The quick wash setting is going to be your shortest one. Quick wash is great for, you know, if you're moving into a home or you're bringing in your holiday plates, stuff that was in storage that you know is clean when you put it there, it just might have some dust on it, you could run a quick wash setting, okay? The sanitized setting is just like that as well. This is great for better cookware, knives. If you don't want to put knives in the dishwasher or like utensils and things like that are older or might, you know, you're worried about rusting, so you could run a sanitized setting on that, okay? Great feature. When you hit the more modes, this is really where you're gonna jump in to, let me hit OK here. You're gonna jump into more finite settings. You could do a delayed start. You could do a racks and grates setting. So if you have a ventilation, you could use your grate settings or set a delayed start in a few things. The express setting is gonna be a quick setting too. So if this is just all glasses, say you're hosting an event or a party, you could hit this express setting and it will really work well for you, okay? Other than that, you have a dedicated timer right here, so you could do a time dry, so you could say, hey, I wanna run this in an hour, it'll run that for you. So, you know, these are just another quick features. 9 times out of 10, 90% of the time, we're just gonna use the normal, and really we're gonna use maybe the quick wash. So normal for all your everyday needs is really what you gotta know on this one. Just, you know, make sure it keeps it nice and safe, and this will keep all of your dishes running smoothly. Thank you so much.